It is 5:01, September 14th. It's Sunday, baby. And we just left camp. Well, me and Electrolyte just left camp. Jimmy's right behind us. Whew. Alarm started going off at 4, and I needed some more sleep. My lower left back is jacked for some reason. My right hip pointer was so painful last night. I almost had a dead leg going to sleep. So I woke up at 4 and was like, oh, I'm so tired. But I was like, you know what? We're going to Goat Rocks today. Nothing else matters right now. This pain is temporary. Anyways, woke up. I have 2 packs of coffee. Nice Trader Joe's coffee. Shout out Mermaid. And I just packed so light and so minimal for this section. Just so I'd be light through the Goat Rocks. I'm going to be out of food at White Pass. No lie. But it's whatever. It's through hiking. It's all good. I've got my food down to a pretty decent science. So we're going to get up. We're looking at a campsite in about 20 miles. 20 point something. Which is super chill. Yesterday was 26 miles. Today 20. We're starting at 5. And it's Sunday. So it's going to be probably really crowded up in there with day hikers. A lot of day hikers like to come out through the Goat Rocks and do a little 7K peak. I think it's 8K actually, called Old Snowy. And from the top, it's just a super quick, easy scramble just off the PCT. And from the top, you get to see all 4 mountains: Hood, St. Helens, Adams, and Rainier. Plus just insane panoramas. I was up there last year. It's sick. So also with any northbound PCT hikers, if we can beat them that are in our area, if we can, anyone we're ahead of, if we can beat them into the Goat Rocks, if it's nice weather, everyone wants to camp in the Goat Rocks because it's alpine, it's crazy. It's like being in it's like real life National Geographic. And so the earlier we get there, the better pick we'll have of campsites. Because locals could also be doing overnighters as well. And we'll have to, ooh, that's an owl. Hootie owl. Nice hootie owl. And I was like, what the hell are you guys doing? I'm trying to catch dinner. So anyways, off we go. 20 miles to Goat Rocks. Dawn has come. The sun isn't up, but dawn has come. And we're 4 miles in, headed to a water source. And it's only 16 miles to Cispus Pass, which is the entrance to the Goat Rocks, pretty much. And it's not a big pass, but it's an iconic point on trail. And so now only 12 miles to go till there, which we'll probably get to around 1-ish, maybe 2-ish. So an early camp tonight, so we won't have to go far into the Goat Rocks to find camping. It's gonna be amazing. Feels so it's an immense feeling. Really feels like an approach hike right now to something really special. And it is. It really is. Yeah, the goat rocks are like something else, man. Something else. Okay, it's 7:30 and we are 5 miles in and it's overcast and a thick mist has begun to descend, and so all the bushes on the side of the trail are soaking wet. And I'm wearing socks, my only pair of socks. I might have to stop and take these off. Ooh, dancing around this shit. Okay, hold up here. Well, it happened. It finally started to rain. September 14th. And this isn't just like a damn quick shower. This is that good old-fashioned Washington soaker. Oh yeah. It's not a mist, not quite a rain, and it just gets everything absolutely drenched. The plants, my legs are pretty wet. I'm gonna be as wet as if I jumped in a lake in a while. Really wish I had my rain pants right now. You're rolling dice. It's mid-September in Washington. You're rolling dice with the weather always. But one thing you can count on is for the weather to change. So stay positive. Look at these beautiful woods. Alexa, play Let It Slide by Mudhoney. 10 miles to Sispus Pass. So after getting it's 10:30 right now, Sunday, and we got absolutely demolished by not rain per se, but the results of rain. We just had miles to walk through just overgrown trail, and still have some miles to walk through more overgrown trail. And we just got so wet and so cold so fast, and neither of us are carrying enough backup clothes to really handle all of our clothes getting wet. So we caught a break it was like that, just that drizzling rain that just soaks everything. So we caught a break in it and got some warmth going, and we're drying our stuff out, and been here for about an hour and a half. It's 10:30 and we've been here since about 9. So we got so cold. I mean, I was so cold I couldn't move my hands barely. So yeah, we're gonna continue on at some point. Just feels really nice to be warm and dry, and going up above tree line wet, it's not ideal. So I think, yeah, we'll see how the extra strategy goes for leaving this spot. All right, here we go. Charge. We just took a break for like almost 4 hours. 4 hours, yeah. And I texted my mom because I don't have a way to get a weather report. My Spot device is not a Garmin, and the Garmin devices have a weather forecast feature, but my Spot device does not. So texted my mom, and luckily she got it. I was using my satellite texting, which is got just terrible service here and reception. So messages take forever to send, and sometimes you lose satellite lock for like 10 minutes at a time. So okay, this is the junction to Walloped Lake. What does this say? I can't read that. something.
T-I-F.
Tiffy swap. Arrow pointing that way. I don't know what that means. I'm not inclined to explore right now because we're about to go walk through a bunch more wet brush. Yeah. So anyways, the weather report said rain tapering off this evening and then sunny and high 60s tomorrow for Goat Rock's region. Yeah, at this point, I've got all my clothing drying in my dry bag and my sun hoodie that I'm wearing under my rain jacket. I have it tucked up into my waistband so it stays below my rain jacket, and I'm just trying to keep everything dry and just get wet what I can get wet, because it's more important to just have warm, dry stuff when we get to camp.
Right there.
Huh?
There's water right there. The lake.
That's water.
That's probably where the elk was.
Oh, that makes sense. There says there's a marsh out there. We've been hearing elk bugling, which is pretty sick. I can't tell how close they are, but... And I have my poles in my pack right now because I want to put my hands in my pockets if I need to. So, lovely, lovely Washington weather. Ah, the larches. So, Washington, dude. Haha. Classic Washington weather. So, the sun has been teasing hella hard. The forecast is that the sun's supposed to come out tomorrow. We took a almost 4-hour break to dry our stuff out and warm up. And I don't have enough food for more than just today and most of tomorrow. And we're about 26 miles, about 25 miles south of White Pass. So I really only have enough calories to make that stretch. And the original plan today was to get up and over Sispus Pass into the Goat Rocks complex proper. And Jimmy is probably decided to stay back in his tent, and Electrolyte only wants to go as far as he needs to. I'm here for this weather, dude. This is like being out all day in this kind of weather is what I do. And yeah, it's already looking like it could clear up. I see sunshine up ahead. Oh my gosh. So if the sun comes out and warms things up and makes the afternoon real nice, maybe Electrolyte will be motivated to, to join me, because I'm going up into the complex. Whether it's right on the edge or not. I know what's ahead of us, and if we're 20 miles away from White Pass, it's super doable. What do we have here? Oh man, the wind is blowing hard. If the wind comes through tough, that's gonna blow all the moisture off the brush. It's gonna dry things out. This brush is already almost dry. I knew it. I knew it this time of year. Anything can change. It's a little cowboy spot. I do need to keep moving to stay warm right now though. But I am warm. My toes are a bit cold, but they're not numb. I think it's about 3 o'clock. Look at that. Wow. Nothing wrong with that view at all. Wow. Wow, look at it. Oh my God. Oh, come on, come on. Oh my God. What's this other red tail doing? Are they homies or no? Came out of frickin' nowhere. What did I just witness happen there? Wow. Oh my gosh. This is incredible. I have to imagine. So, I put a lot of weight in seeing birds and what birds have to say, and only a few birds fly in bad weather. And I have to assume that hawks hunting is going to occur at one of two times. Now, chime in, viewers, if you know better than me, because I'd love to learn. I love to learn. But if hawks are gonna hunt, they're either gonna hunt because, oh, now the weather's good, let's go for a hunt, let's get some food, or they're gonna hunt right before the weather, because animals have a sixth sense and they can tell, oh, gonna rain, better go get some food now. And we as predators at our core, primals, predators at your core. Shout out the Liver King. Shout out any Liver King fanatics out there. If you watched him since before his freak out, his crash out, shout out to you, because that was funny. I followed him and watched him. It was just constantly like I'm really interested in the carnivore diet. But the way he was doing it seemed just insane. And I started raising some eyebrows when I saw him kind of bringing his family into the fold. Because none of them looked particularly hyphy on the movement, especially his kids. But hey, whatever. And so anyways, as predators at our core, instinct, which we are, what do you do when there's a storm coming? You hurry up and mow the grass, you go to the grocery store, and you batten down the hatches, because we may not have a sixth sense that those hawks back there do, but we have, our consciousness and our intelligence. So we have newscasters and weather reporters and etc. And you're either set to go for the storm, or after the storm it's like, oh, okay, the storm's done now, let's go take care of business. Let's TCB, as it were. So because the sun's right there and the fog, despite what the view is right now, like earlier, you ought not have seen those hills off in the distance. So I'm gonna go ahead, if the forecast tomorrow is dry and clear and sunny, I'm gonna go ahead and end that, through the evening it's supposed to taper off. Well, it's almost 4 right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and assume that the foul weather has come to an end. And hopefully faith serves us, because I thought today was just going to be so chill. I thought it was going to be the chillest 20 miles in forever, with such a reward. That being getting up into the Go Rocks. Well, we can still have that reward, but just like the Rolling Stones song, you can't always get what you want, but you get what you need. The provider will give us what we need, and God blesses us in a lot of ways, but sometimes we just have to work for it, or prove that we're worthy, prove that we're down to work for it. And in this sense, if you're down to work for it, it might just be an epic sunset in store in the Goat Rocks. At least, yeah, that's what I think. 2 miles to Sisyphus Pass, and just about 4 miles to camp. Isn't that beautiful? Isn't that glorious? Look at that. Wow. Whew. Alexa, play Descending by Tool. Huh. Blue sky. That's what I'm talking about, folks. That's what I'm talking about. Ha ha. We've been in the rain all day. We pushed through the rain, physically and mentally. Look at those hills. Look at it all. Look as it all just gets pulled back. The blanket is pulled back, and just look at this hillside. Just getting bathed. Oh, it's so warm on my feet. Wow. think I was right about the birds. This peak up here, this pinnacle, if you will, has no name on the map, but it looks off over this whole valley. It's literally the head of this valley. And right there is a gateway. Our gateway to the Goat Rocks. I feel like I'm entering a realm in Indiana Jones. I've paid my penance. Come to claim what I seek. Passage through the Goat Rocks wilderness. Oh Lord. Oh Lord, have mercy. Have mercy. And that down there is the Yakima Valley of the mountains. Off in that direction will be the Yakima Valley of Eastern Washington. These clouds need to clear out because my boy is back here trying to get a picture. He doesn't even know how many more views like that there are. Wait, where'd he go? I had it in my sights. There's two of them. You can't even see. Oh, there it went. There it goes. There he goes. Look at him. Look at him go. This line of rocks up here, I can't believe that. I have never been on this side of the Goat Rocks. And just seeing this, getting welcomed into the realm by just these kings on their thrones. Oh Lord. Oh. What splendor. What magnitude. And in a minute they'll be shrouded in fog once again. Gotta keep going. Gotta get into the core. Elevation 6,473. Wow. Words can't even right now. Look at the color of the rock. Wow. Wow. There's a hawk up there. Alexa, play Whitewater by Caius. Stinkfist just started playing. Let's go. Oh, I don't want to get my feet wet. Look at that water. So clean, so pure and clean. So pure and clean. I'm not even filtering. I'm drinking the marmot piss. Oh. Oh. Look at that. Unreal. Is this slippery? Oh. Nope, but I am. Wow. That's Washington, folks. And this. Wow. All that dreams last night. It's the breakdown of Stinkfest. I couldn't be happier right now. Got Eulogy by Tool playing right now. These huckleberries are huge. Maybe they're blueberries. They're everywhere. Killing me just the same. Now, snake behind me hisses. Oh, my damage could have been. My blood before me makes me open up my heart again. I feel this coming over like a storm again. Now, consider Allie. No way. Come on, Lord. Give us a little more sun before the day's end. Thank you for what we've had, though. Thank you. Thank you. These are so sick. I remember seeing these the first time I came out here and just being totally taken aback by them. Wow. Suck it, Sierras. I made it. I made it to the part of Go Rocks I've been before. I was here last year, right around this time. My old friend Lucas walked up that hill, off trail. Look at the colors. Those are all berries in there. There's berries on all of them. See up there? That's the route up into the central complex. It's just over the next hill. I feel like I'm walking up to my back door after a long day away from home. And electrolytes shortly behind me. He caught up. My feet aren't that sore, but my left knee hurts. I've had to slather Tiger Balm on it. I think I got one more mile in me though. Into the complex mile. Could just camp there and be just fine, but no. I set out this morning to get into that complex and I'm getting into it. All right, so in this valley here with these amazing views all around us, we've decided to camp in these trees right here. If you'd have told me last year, 13 months ago, when I was here, just mere yards from this very spot where we were about to pitch our tents, if you told me that in 13 months' time I'd be here on the PCT myself, I don't think I'd have believed you. And here we are. This is home for the night. That's a whopping 19 miles for the day, including the fact that we sat out a storm for almost 4 hours, which we really didn't sit out. We still had to hike through a bunch of it, but we sat out some bad weather, and I think it was worth it. 7:16 p.m. and we've made camp. Let me see what I got. Let me show you what I got going on right over here. Pitched hella low. Got some boulder action here for a windbreak. Oh yeah. I've got trees on this side, so I'm not worried about that side of the tent. And yeah, feeling pretty dope about the setup. The zipper broke on this door, which is a travesty. So luckily, I don't think we're going to be running into any more bugs. Knock on wood. As it's no longer bug season, bro. Another day full of adventure. 19.9 miles away from White Pass, which is light work for us, considering the majority of it's pretty much all downhill.
I think we got like a little over 1 mile uphill.
Yeah. Once we're into the Goat Rocks complex, it's all just smooth sailing. Today really did turn out fantastic though. With views, weather especially. This is really classic Washington September weather. And if these clouds burn off, that'd be even more fantastic. Get to see some volcano action tomorrow. That'll be nice. For now, it's time for dinner and bed.